Hello, friends, and welcome back to I Don't Work Here, Lady. In today's episode, we have two stories. In the first, Karen demands a manager, but doesn't know that the manager is OP's mother. And in the second, Lady demands to call the boss from the owner. So I hope you're ready, and let's get started. I don't work here, but my mom does. So, backstory. This happened 3 days ago at a very popular pharmacy store. You know, the one you go to when you want a receipt to decorate the Christmas tree with? I was stopping by to visit my mom, who's a manager at the store and has been for a long time. It was a pretty slow day, but she was the only one working except for one guy at the register. It was also truck day, so my mom was basically only stocking on the floor. So I come in for a quick hi and bye, see my mom, everything's good. I'm about to be on my way out when my mom asked me to pick her up some dinner and I can grab something for myself too. Sweet. So I run to McDonald's and grab some food and come back. My mom's too busy to take a break, but she tells me to go ahead and eat in the break area and leave her food there so she can pop in and out. I've done this before, so that's what I do. Note, the break room at this store is literally next to the bathrooms, which are available for the public. Literally, as soon as you walk in, there's a teeny tiny area with a table, chairs, microwave, and some lockers. You have to look at this spot to get to the bathroom, which is down the hall. This is where the employees will eat lunch and all. Sad, really. So I'm minding my own business, munching on my food, with my feet on a chair in front of me, and browsing on my phone. My mom comes in once, nibbles on a fry, then disappears again. I glance up when I see a figure come in, thinking it might be my mom, but it's just a woman going to the bathroom. So I quickly go back to my phone. That's when I hear some very loud throat clearing. The first thing I see when I look back up is this woman's expression. You know, the "excuse me, I'm standing here" one. I will call her Ed for entitled dingus. Me. Yes? Ed. There's only one person at the register. I need someone to ring me up right now, while tapping her foot at the rhythm of a marching band. I stare at her for a second, not sure what was happening, before giving her that awkward, "I don't know you, but something is funny" laugh after realizing, oh, duh, she thinks I work here because I'm in the break room. Honest mistake, even though I'm wearing light jeans, a t-shirt, and a fuzzy pink cardigan, while employees wear polos and name tags. Hilarious. What a chuckle. Me. Oh, haha, yeah, sorry, I don't work here. She cuts me off. Ed, I don't care if you're not clocked in yet or in uniform. You need to help a customer. It's still your job. How can you guys have one person working here and you're back here stuffing your face while we wait? She's already 1 to 100 real quick. Red face, eyes wild, clutching her 5-for-1 soaps like her life depends on it. I'm flabbergasted. Me. Sorry, I can try and find someone, but I'm not an employee. I try to be polite and nice as, yes, I don't work here, but my mom still does, so I don't want to make her look bad at work. Ed. I'm not stupid. If you don't want to do your job, you should just say it instead of lying to me. Why would you be in this area if it's employees only? She looked so smug, I felt like my eye was twitching. Me. This isn't employees only. The bathroom's right here. I'm here to visit someone and have permission to be here. Ed. Eyebrows have met and said hello in the middle of her face. Her mouth is making blubbering movements. No, give me your manager. At this point, I can't do it anymore. Nope. I thought it was funny until I realized she actually is crazy. I decided, okay, let's go get the manager. I walk out of the room without a word. I can feel her feet on the back of my heels. She's mumbling under her breath. My mom happened to be stalking in the area right next to the break room, so I rush over, happen to see the register on my way. There's one person in line. One. I find my mother, and before I can beg her for help, I hear, Ed, I need you to take this off immediately. What kind of store are you running? Your worker refused to help me and is too busy eating that she lies to me. Mom is startled, LMAO, but after a second she glances at me and I can see that mom look. She thinks I've done something. Me. Mom, this lady thinks I work here. I told her I don't, but can find her help. I make sure I say Mom as loud as possible. Ed. Mom, you think I'm going to fall for that? You aren't going to get out of this one. I'm getting you fired. Me. Completely done and straight-faced. I don't think my mom can fire me from being her daughter. She's tried. I just keep coming back. Ed looks like she's about to erupt. I can see her mind stall. She can't think of what to say for that split second, which is where my mom, now understanding the situation, comes in. Mom. Ma'am, I'm sorry for the confusion, but this is my daughter. She's not an employee. I'd be happy to help you, though. Ah, she sounds so professional. Now I can feel me looking back smugly at her. Ed. Then why was she in the employee area? Mom. Oh, that's a common area. She was just bringing me my dinner. Do you need help checking out? trying to change the subject and create a resolution. Ed, no, I need you to stop pretending that this isn't your employee and trying to cover her butt for not helping customers. She's screeching now, full-blown wailing, still clutching her soap so hard I thought it might burst. Side note, I look exactly like my mom. My whole life is people telling me how much I look like her. I don't understand how this lady couldn't see the resemblance. Mom, please calm down. I'm not covering for her. She's not an employee here. Ed, even if she's your daughter, she still works here. You're protecting your incompetent child, but I'm getting you both fired now. Just wait. I have corporate's number. They'll love to hear about this. She then proceeds to throw her soap all over the floor, jabs a finger at me, then my mom, then me, then my mom. Ed, F you. She storms off, running at high speed for the exit. Once she's close to the door, she stops and grabs onto an end piece full of makeup, slamming it over onto the floor and giving it a little kick for good measure. I hear a faint, "You're all effing fired," as she runs out the door to her car and speeds away into the night. My mom and I proceeded to have a good laugh over it after the initial shock wears off. I end up heading out and leave my mom with my apple pie as a surprise for the trouble. Sure hope I don't get fired. What manager would just go with an employee claiming to be their child to get out of work? Some people just think they're supreme god of the universe. And our second story. I am a resident of this building, ma'am. At the time, my then girlfriend, now wife, was about to move into my apartment. I was between two jobs and figured I could do some touch-ups, install a lamp she wanted to hang in the living room, and do other small reparations and replacements that were due anyway. I get home from the local hardware store, park my car, black VW Passat, no company logo or anything else on the car, and begin to unload the stuff I bought. 2 parking spaces away, we have numbered parking. I'm on 25, she's on 27. I notice a lady unloading moving boxes from her car, stopping in the middle of what she was doing and glaring at me in anticipation. No idea what she wants, but I figured I'd be nice to a new neighbor and say hello with a smile while I move my stuff to the elevator. I unlock my apartment and get to work. About 20 minutes later, someone rings at my door, and there's the lady. Let's refer to her as HC for head case. From the parking lot, stands in the hallway with a look on her face like she just gargled lemon juice. Me. Hello. HC. Well, first of all, you have to move your car. I need the space to move in. We have several cars coming, and you can't park there even during working hours. It was like 2 o'clock. Secondly, you can do this later and install my internet access now. I don't have time to wait the entire day, and this can clearly be done later. Completely dumbfounded by the situation, I just stood there for like 10 seconds trying to process what had just been said. Me. You're probably confusing me with someone? I have no idea what HC. Young man, I was 33 at the time, but I'll take the compliment. Don't take me for an idiot. You'll get down to my apartment right now and set up the internet. The kids are cranky enough from the move, and you can return and do whatever it is you're doing up here later. Still trying to process what the F is going on. Me. Ma'am? I'm pretty certain there's a mistake here. HC. Young man, you do what I say right away or I'll make sure you regret this. I'm going to inform your boss what an unwilling and unfriendly employee you are, and I'll have you fired if you do not install my internet access right away. Me. Ma'am, listen to me. I'm sure you're mistaking me for someone else. I can call the building management and maybe they can figure it out for you. You want me to call them? I have their number saved on my phone. HC. You call them right away. This is unacceptable. I pull up the number for our building management, call it, hand her my phone. After a few rings, HC. Yes, this is Mrs. Headcase. This is absolutely unacceptable. This young man who's supposed to install our internet access refuses to do his job and instead is loitering around this empty apartment. This is unacceptable. I demand that his company is informed. I'm not going to pay a single cent for a service like this. Talking. HC. Apartment number. My apartment number. Talking. HC. What's your name, young man? I give her my name. Talking. HC's head turns redder than the stop sign at a traffic light. She mumbles something incoherent, hangs up the phone, then stomps away without any further words or eye contact. Still absolutely overwhelmed with what the F just happened, my phone rings. Me. Hello? BM. Yes, this is so-and-so from building management. We're very sorry, Mr. Moist Outlets X. There was a confusion. Miss Headcase apparently thought you were the ISP technician. We informed her that you're a resident and apologize for any possible confusion. Me. Yeah, I tried to tell her that. No worries, nothing happened. Just a weird situation, I guess. While I have you on the phone, could you please take down my license plate? I'll move my car to guest parking so she has more space to move. So I went down there, had a few giggles as HC was desperately trying to avoid any eye contact and did a stunning job at pretending I wasn't there. To this very day, over 5 years later, HC has not once intentionally made eye contact with me or greeted me. My wife and I made a somewhat petty tradition out of this by greeting her in a comically nice way every time we meet her in the parking garage. What makes it a million times better is when her husband's with her, who always greets back with a little smirk on his face. He knows. He definitely knows. I hope you enjoyed today's stories, and we'll see you soon.